What does Wonder Woman do before she goes to bed? Puts on her pajamazons. Hey, it's great having you stop by my YouTube channel for Comic Book Editions Volume 96. So excited that you're here today. It's been in the mail traveling for 12 days, but another AOK from Varangian Vigilante arrived to me, and we're going to open it in today's video. I'm so glad that you're here. By the way, coming up soon on my channel will be Comic Book Editions Volume 100, and I want to do something really extra special for that video. One of the thoughts that I had was, what if I bought issue number 100 of a particular title? Maybe something that's kind of like a key or something. And I kicked that idea around. I thought, well, that might be kind of fun and extra special. And then I threw that idea out the window. So tune in to see what I have planned for episode 100 when it drops in a few weeks here on my YouTube channel. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's a great way to show support to my channel. I've also left a link for Varangian Vigilante's YouTube channel in the description for this video too. Thorsten, who's a Varangian Vigilante, is such a good friend. He was the very first person in the comic book community who AOK'd me. And he has AOK'd me several times. He's a repeat offender, as I like to say. He's been fantastic. I love his content. I love getting the chance to become friends with him and getting to know him. His Friday afternoon movie show with Sean, Stay Puft Comics, Stay Puft 83, Puff Comics 83, that is a highlight for me too. What I really like, about an hour into the show, you know, they're kind of gotten through everything they wanted to say about the movie, and sometimes the show just kind of goes off the rails. And when I say that, I mean, it might go into a different topic or something too, or when it goes off the rails, oh my gosh. First of all, you never know what those two are going to say. So that's another reason why I always try to be there for the live chat, and I usually am, and always have to shout out a little Adrian Barbeau in the chat too. But make sure to check that out. Subscribe to Varangian's channel, Thorsten's channel, and I'll put the link to Sean's channel in my YouTube channel too. But their Friday movie reviews are on Varangian Vigilante's channel each Friday afternoon, so you don't want to miss that. So, as I said, we have another AOK from VV today. I know two things about this AOK. There's one specific book that I know is in here because it was something I was looking for that's a few years old, and I didn't know, it's a foreign edition title, and I didn't know if VV would still be able to find it, if there's still access to it over there or not, so I said check into that, and I was more than willing to pay for it, and he, before I knew it, he had it ordered, and I said, okay, awesome, how much do I owe you? And he's like, your money's no good. Thanks, VV. So that's what I know, and for what I believe is the first time ever, he said that there is a non-Wonder Woman book that he has AOK'd me. And that really got me curious. I've been trying to think, what character is it going to be? And I think I should make a prediction. My gut says Dazzler. The Disco Dazzler. I think a lot of people know I love the Disco Dazzler. But part of me wants to really say Isis, Almighty Isis, the character based off of the Joanna Cameron TV show. And I know VV knows that I love Isis. So part of me really wants to say that, or Spider-Woman for some reason too. I think it's one of those three, but if you're going to make me pick... See, here in the moment I want to go for Isis, but I'm going to stick with Dazzler. I'm going to stick with Dazzler. There's one way to find out if I'm right or not, and that's to open up the package. You'll go into fast forward mode, and we'll find out together what Thorsten sent. Okay, so here we go. One thing too, I never look at the custom forms to see for any type of clues, even quantity number of how much is sent. I always leave everything to a mystery. I'm really good about that. As a kid, I always loved to know what my Christmas or my birthday presents was going to be, but the older I got, the more that I don't need that stuff spoiled for me. As a matter of fact, if someone's like, oh, you can open early, I'm like, nope, don't want to open early. But we're getting started here, where it says start here. And enjoy your book from Thorsten. # FooIsAFurry. And it's got a little Green Lantern here that I think we need to pass along to a furry foo who likes Green Lantern. So we can do that. So I'm not looking. I'm gonna take one book and then just put the backing board on top. Not looking. Okay. Looks like there's a healthy stack though. Book number 1. It's a Wonder Woman blank. That's awesome. Always can use these. Have some plans of some stuff that I'd like to do in the future with some commissions and stuff too. And to have these on file is always a good thing. Thank you. The hardest part with this will be deciding which commission to pull the trigger on first, because I have several in mind that I'd like to get taken care of. Awesome. Thank you. It will be an easy read as well. The entire issue is blank. Okay. Oh, Wundergirl, the German version. Wundergirl is what they call the German version of Wonder Woman, and this looks like it's Wundergirl number 8. I certainly do recognize this cover from the US version. Is it 266, I think, if I'm remembering correct? I think it's 266. Or is it 267? I think it's a 2-part story, 266, 267. I think that's right. And this is probably 267, I think. This is an awesome image too, classic image. I'm very happy to have this. So you would be surprised if you have never had a German foreign edition of a comic book, how thin the paper is. If you think Marvel paper is thin, you have nothing until you start flipping through one of these books. So thanks, VV. That's awesome. I'd love to have the full run of the German Wonder Woman reprints. There's about 100 issues total divided between 2 different volumes. So this would be in the volume 2. Awesome. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's another one from that same era. This when this issue came out in the US, it reintroduced Animal Man. So I love this cover. And the US version is a kind of a key for the reason of reintroducing Animal Man too. It's a great cover, which I've already said, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. Awesome. Thanks, VV. Sorry if you're hearing sirens go by. These books are hot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wonder Woman 272 is the US version of this. This is the German reprint of it, too. And down in our corner, in the US version, it's got Huntress versus Solomon Grundy, because she was the backup features, which I've talked about in a different one of my videos. Iconic classic cover. I wonder how this played over with the German audience, though, with the big American flag in the back, too. Art Germ did a homage to this as an exclusive on his website when Wonder Woman 750 went on sale a couple years ago, which I have all of those issues of 750 detailed out in another video on my channel as well. But I'm psyched to have this too. Classic yellow cover, beautiful, can't go wrong with this. It's BV, you are spoiling me. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. That's great. Thanks. Oh yeah, this is obviously more recent. This is the first issue that Michael Conrad and Becky Cloonan did of their Wonder Woman run. And the German version of that, it's issue 21 over there. So that's awesome. I love the introduction of the character Siegfried, otherwise known as Siggy. Something about that character, I just took to that character right away. And you know, a lot of times new creative teams come in and they introduce new characters. And then when that creative team leaves, we never see those characters again. And sometimes, to be honest, as a Wonder Woman fan, you just don't care. You didn't connect with those characters. But Siggy is a character I already feel a connection to, that I like, that I want sticking around, that I want to be part of a Wonder Woman mythos in the future. So, very cool. Happy to have this. Thanks, VV. That is awesome. There's all I see on the back of this is there's a COA. So, oh my gosh, it's an Avengers signed by George Perez. Right down there. That's my non-Wonder Woman book. I had no idea. Oh my gosh. I think you guys know that I'm a huge George Perez fan. I've been talking about that for as long as I've had my channel. And just last week in the video, I got to talk about the fact that I actually, and I don't know how this happened, but I was able to score a JLA Avengers trade paperback, the newly printed one, you know, that benefited the Heroes Initiative. I don't know how that happened, but oh, I'm not even familiar with this cover, and it's signed by Mr. Perez. Oh man, this is touching. This gets me in the feels. So, VV, I can't believe that you would part with something like this. This is a Dynamic Forces copy of Avengers #1, the alternative cover. Is one of a specially limited series of 1,500 copies signed by George Perez. This is number 617. Thank you. It's perfect. It's perfect, and I literally had no idea this was coming. You're pretty good at keeping secrets, Thorsten. Wow. Okay, and finally, we're wrapping up with a book that I did know was coming. This is the one that I asked to see if he could still find for me. This came out several years ago, you know, like 2016 or no, maybe 2017. No, or is it 16? It's in that era. But this is a Justice League 54, the German edition, and it's a Gal Gadot photo movie variant cover. And I really want to start working forward in getting the Gal Gadot photo variant covers. Most of those are either con exclusives or foreign editions, and I have some already. I have a good haul already. But there's only a handful that I have left, and I'm going to make those a priority for me. And this one I was pretty worried about, with it being several years old, because it's in promotion for the first Wonder Woman film. And not knowing if it still was available in Germany from Panini, but apparently it was, and VV was able to get his hands on it pretty quick after I asked to. It was not very long, and he got it for me. That's awesome. Oh man. I am beyond thankful and grateful for you thinking of me, Thorsten, for what you found for me. Another home run. You send out packages and you make the community like myself feel amazing. You're an awesome friend, and I truly am thankful for your friendship and excited to dig into these books that you sent me to. You know, sometimes, and the older I've gotten, the more it isn't so much about acquiring more and more books, but I will scroll through my CLZ app and just look at the books that I have, and I'm just more appreciative of what I do have. And the older I get, the more that feeling kicks in. And now I have these books to bring back great warm memories for me too. You're an awesome dude. You're an awesome friend. So thank you very much. As I said, if you haven't subscribed to Thorsten Varangian Vigilante, the link to his YouTube channel is in the description for this video. We're getting ready to wrap up the video, so that's what you should do next. What did you think about what he sent me? Please leave me a comment below. Your comments are always welcomed, encouraged, and appreciated. I'd love to see what you what you thought. By any chance, do you have any of these books that I showed today? That would be an interesting thing for me to know. But we can dialogue about these things and more in the comments section below. Give this video a heart, a thumbs up, a like. Share the video and the channel with someone that you think might enjoy it, because that's another great way to show support as well. It's not done right in AOKs. I'm such a fortunate guy. I've got another AOK that's coming up soon on my channel, and this is from Southern Comic Geek, Jason. So I'll be excited to share that with you. That will be coming up soon. In the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care. Now that's an ending.